nomás. How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loon Train. It's me, it's JJD. JJ Double J, the Illuminator here. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. My watch is too loose, it's almost falling off. I just the other day talked about how I worked at as a cook's helper / dishwasher for this big nursing home back in my salad days, early 20s. I was thinking there was this guy that he started about 6 months after me. He was probably around 32, 33 years old at the time. I was like 23, 24. He could have been a little bit older, not much. He was this big, tall guy, and he had black hair. Very, very funny guy. His name was Mark, and I think, you know how you can look at someone and see like the pain in someone's eyes? He was very funny, but I think it was because he had a tough home life. You know, when you get to know him and everything, and he would talk a little bit. Him and his wife were always arguing. Years later, I found out that they ended up getting divorced. But the honest truth is, this guy was one of the funniest guys I ever knew in my life. He was funny with everything that he did. And he was a hard worker and all that. But when he would grow his beard, like in the winter, he would look like Bluto from Popeye. You know, the black hair and the big black beard. He wasn't fat. He was tall and he was like, rugged. But, like a strong rugged, not like Bluto, But he was just funny. I can remember one time, because they threw a lot of food away. I don't know why, but if you're in any type of a kitchen like this, they can't save everything. They throw a lot away. We weren't allowed to take anything home. And he had this big steamer tray. Big, it wasn't even touched. It was all mashed potatoes. Now, they would use the mashed potato flakes. You mix it with water and butter, and you get mashed potatoes. Instant mashed potatoes, we call it. It wasn't even touched. And he said to the boss, her name was Louise. She was the head cook that day. And he says, "Louise, what do you want me to do with these taters?" And she comes from around the corner. She goes, "Taters?" He goes, "Yeah, what do you want me to do with these taters?" And it just was, you never knew what he was going to do. It just was funny stuff. I always remembered that because he sounded like some old prospector, a gold prospector from the South or something. And "Yeah, what do you want me to do with these taters?" It was so funny just to have that when you're all under one roof in one kitchen and, tempers flare and people get ticked off at each other. It was always nice to have somebody that was doing something unexpected, even if it was just voices, and kind of like the way I am now. I've taken a lot of people's personalities with me in life, which is pretty cool, because I think we should try to emulate the good in people instead of the bad. Sometimes we can't help it, but he was really, really funny. This guy Mark was just hilarious. I feel really bad that he that was his place that he can goof off, but when he went home, I don't know the personal problems he had, but him and his wife just argued all the time. They had a couple of daughters, I think. Maybe a son and a daughter, I don't remember, but I feel really bad. I wish I can meet up with them again. Kind of, you get lost in the shuffle, and I could look them up, I guess. Might be kind of, after 20-something years, but hey, who knows? We'll see what happens. You know anybody like that? It just brightened the day with just unexpected stuff, either at work or in life, Put your comments below. I'm off to the races. I love you all. Stay safe. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.
Game over.
Hey, how's the porridge?
He doesn't like it. I don't like it either.